procrastinate a little bit, GoPro. Come down here to the beach. A little bit of self-care, a little bit of sunshine. I know I've got like 2 massive weeks ahead of me. I figured out a little bit of this, it can't hurt. Bit of freshen up, bit of a recharge. Labor Day tomorrow. I don't know what that means, GoPro. Just for the workers, I guess. Give us double the pay tomorrow. I'm happy with that. I haven't really got much else, GoPro. It's a nice little day. That's the beach. That's the beach. It's the beach. The only interesting thing I've got for you, GoPro, is I discovered Aleister Crowley this week, which is kind of interesting. Couldn't really say that there was someone more controversial or influential in his area. I don't know if I really want to go right into all his stuff, but I thought I'd go to a second-hand bookstore, see if they had any of his books, just to check it out. So I was down at this second-hand bookstore down at Cooley, and there's like this old lady. I'm like, oh, I was like looking around. She's like, oh, can I help you? I'm like, oh, don't really know what to ask for, but have you got like an occult section? And she sort of looked at me weird, and she's like, oh, are you looking for something in particular? I'm like, oh, you know, just anything by Aleister Crowley. You could tell like her eyes sort of lit up a bit, like Chelsea knew who he was. And she was like, oh, okay. She's like, oh, I don't have an occult section, I wish we did, So I'm like, oh, okay, she's obviously half into that. And she's like, oh, do you want to get this book, that book? Like, she rattled off a few titles. And I'm like, oh, no, just thought I'd, you know, check it out, see if you had anything. And then she showed me like the, you know, spiritual, religious section. There was nothing there. But then on my way out, GoPro, this other old lady, she would have been about 70 or so, a little bit more reserved, a bit more repressed. She obviously heard our conversation before, and she sort of just, you know, got my attention. She's like, oh, why Aleister Crowley? And I said to her, oh, yeah, no reason. I just sort of discovered him this week online, and yeah, thought it would be pretty interesting, and thought I'd yeah, read a couple of his books and, you know, see what he was all about. And she sort of paused, and then she looked at me and she's like, he's a pig. And I was like, okay. She's like, yes, he's quite the pig. And I was like, oh, okay, you know, trying to be nice, not sort of giggling. And I was like, oh, I know, from what I've, you know, read this week, he's sort of pretty controversial, pretty polarizing. But I find that, you know, I'd like to read a few of his things myself and make my own opinions. And she just looked at me like, ah. And I'm like, yeah, all the best. And sort of wandered out giggling. And that sort of thing makes me want to maybe even more so sort of investigate him. So if some old lady that's obviously repressed thinks he's a pig, he can't be boring, that's to say the least. So I'm kind of actually really interested now. So I've gone on eBay, checked a bit out, bought a book for $10 from the UK, just to sort of start it off. But he's written a whole bunch of stuff, and yeah, some of them are quite expensive. But yeah, so I did a bit of YouTubing. All this while I should be doing uni assignments, GoPro, but yeah, you gotta keep your mind occupied, I guess. But yeah, so maybe once we get all this uni done, we might start reading a little bit of Aleister Crowley and sort of, yeah, see what he was all about. Because, like, obviously next on the bucket list, GoPro, is to head over to Egypt and see some pyramids. And they've got their whole sort of mystery and all that sort of stuff. You can't really go into the pyramids without going into the Kabbalah, without going into Christianity. So it's all sort of tied in. And then you got this Aleister Crowley guy that sort of went right into it and almost went the other way. So yeah, so it'd be interesting. Very interesting. Just don't know where that part's going to go, GoPro. From the looks of it, it could go pretty interesting to I know, a weird place, but yeah, maybe we can just scratch the surface with these controversial figures GoPro and make our own mind up. But yeah, other than that, we're not too bad GoPro. We've got 3 big assignments. We've sort of got assessment tasks back from each subject. And we haven't done too bad. Got like 38 out of 40 for one assignment, got 29 out of 40 for another assignment. I got a couple 34s out of 40. I got 18 out of 25. So I'm not doing too bad. So each subject, one big thing left. So the one I'll probably do this afternoon, specialisation, PD, HPE, design a bit of a sequence of 4 lessons, assessment task. Shows my creativity skills there, GoPro. And then we've got literacy and numeracy. So then we've got the assignment on numeracy. Probably leave that till next weekend. And then we've got children and adolescents. And we've got I think it's a 2,500 words on some sort of thing about that, which we'll leave for next weekend as well, GoPro. And then we've got the 2 weekly tasks, 200 words this week and next week for the learning environment. So that's the 4 subjects. And then 2 weeks from tomorrow, we're doing our placement at our first school for 3 weeks. So that's all these things, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's almost like we're in the gist of it now. So we've gone from being pretty overwhelmed with uni and not knowing what the subjects are to doing this first a couple of assessments, understanding the subjects, and now we're on to the final assessments for each subject, knowing that pretty much as long as we put something together that's not utterly rubbish, we're going to pass all 4 subjects. But we're aiming for, you know, Ds, HDs and stuff, GoPro, but we're pretty content with, as long as we pump out something, we'll get through these subjects, get through our immersion, and yeah, that's that. It's sort of 5th of May, GoPro. These weeks just all go pretty quick. So yeah, so come June the 7th, which is a month from now, we'll be on uni holidays. So can't see myself doing much chatting with GoPro from now till then, because these 2 next weeks are going to be pretty busy, and then dealing with the school for 3 weeks is going to be pretty interesting too. That's why we're sort of taking this time, GoPro, just to hang out down here, clear the head a little bit, get a bit of sun. Hadn't really seen much sun for a while. And then we're going to be right in it for a couple weeks. Assignments, school. Almost gonna have to go shopping, GoPro. Might go to Cotton On or something, buy a couple of cheap polo tops, bit of school clothes. It's kind of funny. But yeah, so we've got bang, 3-4 weeks, 1 month. It's already half the year gone, GoPro. I remember chatting to you on our way up here. Doesn't seem that long ago. We kind of feel like we've almost accomplished a little bit. 4 subjects, masters, Gold Coast. It's not bad on May when I've got a few mates on Instagram down in Melbourne that are putting photos of falling leaves and a bit of autumn and fall and jumpers and sweaters, and sitting here on the beach, 23 degrees on a Sunday, just chilling. So I think holistically, GoPro, mindfulness and well-being, we're doing okay. It's just, yeah, just got to do the work now. Next 2 weeks, do the work, and then, yeah, I don't know what we're going to do for the holidays, GoPro. So you can either maybe just go a bit nuts on the fitness, maybe do a couple days, twice a day, just get ripped, or you go the other way and just drink and have a good time that way. I was half thinking about going camping, GoPro. There's some sort of mountain somewhere. Wouldn't mind maybe do a weekend sort of camping there, climb the mountain, take you up that. But it's yeah, can't get too far ahead of ourselves, buddy. We yeah, got this week. It's going to be interesting. Next week's going to be interesting. And then yeah, the next weeks after that are going to be really interesting. So we might hang here for an hour or two, go for another swim. Got another shit haircut yesterday, GoPro. I don't mind the top bit that this guy does, but he always seems to just kill my sightings. It was it's one of those things where you can see him pulling around and you're like, oh, do I say something, do I not say something? And then jump, nice and high. This one's alright, just here, just leave a little bit, buddy. I don't mind now that I've gone to that place a couple of times. It gives you that thing where I hate going somewhere new. You don't know the guy and you're sort of like but now we've got a bit of a rapport. So I think third time in, I'll be able to say to him, mate, just don't go as high, buddy. But yeah, this beach is getting pretty crowded. No one's working tomorrow apart from me, the chum. It's about it, GoPro. Might lie down, tan up, and I'll talk to you later on, buddy.